Ladies, here it is, basketball season. Are you excited that it's finally here?
Yes.
Why? That almost sounded like relief, I guess.
I love basketball season. It's so fun.
All right. I'll start with you, Delancy. How are things going early on in practice?
I think they're going really well. Like the practices we had and like the scrimmages we've done have been really good.
Okay. What does Coach Erickson have you focus on right now, Kenlee?
Probably just our communication, and we're always a defensive team, so we're trying to score a lot more, doing new plays, going over the plays from last year, just getting familiar with everything again.
Okay. How would you describe this year's team?
I feel like we have a lot of potential.
Okay.
Like, we're all kind of new playing with each other because we've been all over the place all 4 years, but I definitely think we can click pretty good. Like, we're all friends. There's not drama or anything, which is super nice. So there's a lot of potential, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Would you say anything different about this group?
No, I agree. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there's a lot of potential, but how would you characterize this group? I mean, she mentioned there's no drama. Is it fun-loving? Is it joking? Is it need to be more serious sometimes? Is Coach getting on you for anything so far?
No, I think we have I think it's like fun, but like we're still like serious and competitive at the same time.
Gotcha. What as kind of leaders of this team, what do you think of that responsibility this year, Delancy? Is that something new for you that you got to adjust to?
Kind of, yeah. I'm always usually pretty quiet, and so it's kind of a little bigger step trying to be a leader.
Okay, but maybe lead more by example?
Yeah.
Okay. What about other leaders on the team? What do they have to do, you think, to kind of guide this team this year? What's going to be key?
I don't know.
That's a tough one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think we're all just like good examples to each other and just like, yeah.
Okay. What's it like to play for Coach Erickson?
It's fun. He's a silly guy, that's for sure. He is always cracking jokes, but he knows when to be serious when it's serious. So I feel like we have a fun time, like as a program all together.
Yeah. What do you think of the competition in 4A girls basketball this year? What's that going to be like for Star Valley, you think?
I think it's going to be like a tough competition, but I feel like we're all like all levels and all different programs. So like Cody, they're always solid, but I feel like it's going to be good competition.
Just across the board?
It's not going to be like blowouts, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can all like compete with each other.
Yeah. What have you maybe learned about 4A in the last couple of years that can help you now that you're seniors?
I think it's a lot faster pace, like a lot more competition. There's a lot more athleticism. I don't want to say athleticism, but like we look at 3A sports and like 2A and stuff, and we're like, we've played these teams before in preseason and stuff, and usually it's like blowouts or head-to-head, but we usually pull through. And then when we move up to 4A, I feel like the competition is a lot tougher, but we like hold our ground.
Okay, all right. Let's have a little bit of fun. Where's your favorite place to play besides here at home?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't have a favorite gym that you just love? Maybe you had a great game there or a couple great games?
I want to say Jackson because they're our rivals, but the game isn't very good usually.
I understand that.
It's just the fans and the cheering.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Is there a place that you dread playing at that you just like, no, maybe you've had a bad game at?
I think Evanston. Their student section's mean.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch!
That's definitely true. Yeah.
Oh, they just get on you a little too much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They take it too far.
Oh, all right. What's the atmosphere on the bus like?
I think it's always pretty hyped up most times.
Why?
I don't know, I just think we have fun together. Like, we all have, like, different personalities, but, like, they all, like, I don't know, we all just vibe with each other.
Okay, all right. Is there a lot of music, or is it just joking around, or?
Both. Lots of music, lots of jokes.
Okay. What's, who's the DJ? And what's the playlist like?
I'm the DJ, but
Okay. So what are you playing? That gets
all sorts of stuff. Like, we'll play 80s music, we'll play today's hits, Christmas is coming around the corner, so we play a lot of Christmas music
Some
because everyone
Disney.
just sings lots of Disney. Just kind of everything.
So everybody sings? Who's
Yep.
the best singer on the team?
Oh, I don't know. No one's really good at singing.
No.
We all just scream.
Oh, okay. But who maybe sings or thinks they're a great singer but should probably stop?
Probably me. I suck at singing, so I just belt it out.
You don't care. You don't care. All right, Delancy, I'll finish up with this one. What are maybe some early season objectives or goals that you feel this team needs to accomplish to get you kind of going in the right direction here at the start of the season?
Well, some of the goals we've talked about is scoring more, because like Kenlee said, we're a defensive team, and so we haven't always scored that much. But I think we've been working on getting more shots off and scoring more. So I think that would help us a lot and get us going if we
Okay.
can score more against bigger teams.
Okay. Anything else you would add to that, Kenlee?
I don't think so. I think Delancy covered it.
All right. Well, hey, thank you two for taking time. I appreciate it, and good luck this year.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Practice underway here, Kade, for your team. First of all, how are things going early on?
I think they have been going very well. We've the momentum, the energy has been there a lot. I feel that we're a pretty athletic, quick team, and which is a little bit different in years past, but kind of all the way through the program we have girls that can get up and down the court. So it might be something a little different that we might try this year and the previous years of kind of slowing things down and make sure we run our offense. But we'll see kind of as we get into the games. One thing too is the being optimistic. These girls are very optimistic, and I've enjoyed that, and it's made it fun as a coach to come to practice. So the energy's there, which is huge, and if we can keep that and just keep getting better every practice.
What have you been focusing on early with this group this year?
Transition.
Okay.
Yeah, and defensive transition too, because we don't want to get beat, because we realize that if we're pushing it offensively, we also got to get back in defensive transition. But in being a little running a continuity offense, but also making reads without having to follow through everything, and so that's been a good thing of seeing the reads and just being ball players. We've really kind of focused on that the last, especially this week.
You kind of hinted at it, I think, to a degree, but how would you describe your group this year? How would you kind of characterize them?
Tenacious and chomping at the bit. I have a few girls that have come back from starting, and also just some from varsity experience, and they have a taste of the experience of playing varsity and then regionals and also state, and I feel that they kind of want to get out and see what they can do and try to compete.
Speaking of that, what are your thoughts on 4A this year and what things are going to be like, particularly on this west side of the state?
I think on the west side of the state, Green River's always been a handful for us, no matter what, even if they're 2 and whatever it may be. But no, they'll be a handful for us, and I think Rock Springs will too. I think Jackson's still rebuilding. Evanston's got, rebuilding a little bit, plus a new coach. Then you throw in Kelly Walsh and Natrona kind of in that mix, and then of course you got Cody. They lost some girls, but they still kept one that's really good. And
Yeah.
I think you watched her last year a little bit, and when those girls were out and she was in with some of those younger girls, they still played very well. So, and then of course you got the strong east side that's going to be very competitive, and that's what I like about the first year is going to that Riverton tournament in the Flaming Gorge. It gives us a chance to play those girls and kind of see where we're at and see what we need to get better at to compete with them.
Okay. Speaking of that, obviously these girls and you probably have some long-term goals, but maybe what's something early on that you need to see out of your team to get the season off on a good foot?
We've been a defensive team for the last 4 years since I've been here, and I've been proud of that. I think we've been in the top 3 as far as defensive points, but our goal right off the bat is to be able to score a little bit better this year. We have to, and to compete at the 4A level and against those East teams, we got to be able to play defense, but also we have to be able to score. So we're really focusing on that and shooting a little higher percentage shot from the outside.
Well, thank you so much for the time, and wish you best luck this year.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it.